Johnnie Lloyd with JV Lloyd and Associates with another segment of Mind Your Business about handling or minding the business of life. Now, what we're going to talk about today on this segment is power and focus. Power is the heart of a matter, and focus is actually the different directions our energy or power can go in. There are so many times in life that we have so many things that are pulling us and drawing our attention and drawing our strength that we almost feel like an octopus where we're going in so many directions at the same time. Sometimes we don't get a chance to finish different tasks. And part of that is there's the energy that we release and the fact that our mind is always busy and active and going in different directions, and there's so many things that's drawing our attention, whether it be the iPad, the iPhone, and people and work and making sure that we're good parents, or we're dating and relationships. All of those things are drawing or pulling our attention. And I'm not saying that we have to be single focused all the time. However, when we don't have a direction, then our energy goes out into places where we're not getting any benefit. So we have to be careful regarding that. Because the saying that I'm going to give you that I hope that you will keep in mind is this: where the power goes, your focus flows. Where the power goes, your focus flows. And I've also said it this way: where the focus goes, the power flows. Where the focus goes, your power flows. And that just means that where your focus, what you're looking at, what has your attention, is where your strength, where your power goes. And that's part of it. When I tell you, and this is just a little test, don't think about the color red. Don't think about the color red. Don't think about red. Don't think about a red car. No, really. Don't think about a red car. Now, most of us are thinking about the color red and a red car. So you get my point? It's just a little thing that we do, that as soon as a person says don't think about something, we normally think about it, because that's the way that we've been wired. So it's very important that we back up, that we control some things, that we control our mind and our thoughts and our direction and focus, and that we don't use our past to drive our future. Our past is very important. However, our future should drive us, not our past. Because when we allow our past to drive us, it's normally from a place of lack. It's normally from a place where we're looking at our weaknesses, we're looking at our mistakes, we're looking at what we were instead of what we are. We're looking at from the wrong perspective if it doesn't relate to our future. Now, if I can use the idea, the concept of your future is the ground in which you have been planted. However, and it gives it nourishment, agreed. However, there are other things that have been planted. There's someone who's fertilizing the soil to give us nutrients. We're getting rained on. All of that happens and causes us to grow. So the future is where you're going, not where you were. It's like driving a car. How can you go forward if your eyes are always pierced looking at your rear view mirror? What normally happens if you drive that way, I'm not talking about, you have to look and see what's behind you. I got that when you drive. However, your focus can't stay there. Your focus has to be in front of you. It has to be where you're going. And that's what this is about, where your focus goes, your power, your energy goes in that direction. And that's why this segment is so critical, because it's going to help us look at our future and use our future to help fuel or use the power that we have right now today to gear it toward the goals of our future, what we want in the future, which is very imperative to us reaching our goals. So instead of thinking of lack or things, mistakes that we've had or what we're not, we think of what we are and how that's going to benefit us, and looking at our strengths and looking at where we're headed, not where we just left. Because some of us left mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Some of us left some interesting things, or a job we didn't like, or whatever. You can't let all of that have such a great impact on your future that it can that is destructive. You have to look at your future in such a way it's fresh, it's new, it's a place where you're planning and you're going towards your goals, your direction, your energy, your strength. So we rebuild our life in the future with no excuses. We're no longer victims. A lot of things have happened to different people. We're no longer victims. We're victorious because we have a plan and an expected end for our future. So we're driving for our future. And that's what's imperative. There are some people that we have to forgive and let go. There's some things we have to forgive and let go. Don't allow your past hurts, adversity, defeats cause you to stay there. You need to let it go and just go forward. Okay? We learn from it, we grow from it, but we can't stay in it. Now, one of the other things I think that is really important is the people around us matter. One of the things is sometimes we become so safe because of things that we've been through that we won't stretch ourselves. We won't go forward. We won't allow ourselves to be in a situation where people around us are, I don't want to say more successful, have more wealth, and it's imperative that you're around people that cause you to grow, that you are not always in the room where you're the smartest person in the room, you're the one who has the most money, whatever. You always want to be in a place where you're continuing to grow, you're continuing to be challenged, you're continuing to be encouraged, you're continuing to learn. Because remember, where your focus goes, your power flows. So you want to focus on your future, your goals, your destiny, your purpose. And it is critical that we do that daily. So it's not enough just to be where you are when you desire to go somewhere else, because you will be in a stagnant place. You will end up being very frustrated, and it will cause your strength to be misplaced instead of directed. So where your focus goes, your power flows. So focus on your future. It's the heart of the matter. Focus on your future. Be directional, be intentional, and enjoy the process. It's not going to be perfect, but it will be perfected as you grow to the next level, as you go into your future more prepared, more definite, more focused, more strength, with more strength, and with more intentional, being more intentional about the decisions and things that you make. So this is Johnnie, and this is just another segment about power and focus with JB Lloyd and Associates with, excuse me, mind your business.